Hey everybody, right now I'm gonna make a reaction video about Logan Paul's video about suicide. The suicide be here tomorrow. He uploaded this last January 24th. About 800,000 people
40 minutes.
already died.
Crying like a baby. Bikers, joggers, tourist runners, they went by me. Police officers searching for suicidal people went by me twice. I'm standing at the ledge.
Hold on. I know that guy. That guy, I saw his video once. It was like about suicide and stuff, that he regretted that he did a suicide or something like that. Yeah. It's hard to speak English right now, guys. I've been speaking with someone, speaks English. I'm kidding. Let's go.
Leaning over the rail with tears flowing down to the waters. And I thought to myself, absolutely nobody cares. And then the voice in my head said, jump now, and I did.
She said it's
and the millisecond that my hands cleared the rail, my legs flew over it.
But that is a
fact. It was an instant regret. The depression was wiped from my mind, and all I wanted to do was live, and I thought it's too late.
Kevin Hines was 19 when he jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. He is one of the many incredible people that I've been grateful to meet over the past 3 weeks as I aim to further understand the complexity surrounding suicide. I know I've made mistakes. I know I've let people down. But what happens when you're given an opportunity to help make a difference in the world?
The backlash against the social media star, very popular guy called Logan Paul, is in some hot water.
He's a complete and utter insensitive idiot.
Taking a break from daily blogging.
Even he says his latest content was his biggest mistake.
I want to apologize to the victim and his family. It's time to learn from the past as I get better and grow as a human being. I'm here to have a hard conversation so that those who are suffering can have easier ones. So I've never been so humbled in my life by a single event.
Were you kind of shocked by it?
I was shocked to discover just how big this is.
You've never known anybody that killed themselves?
No, that was part of the problem. It's just my ignorance in the subject.
But in Ohio, where you come from, it's the second leading cause of death.
And I know while I'm not able to solve the problem by myself, I want to be a part of the solution. And that solution began across the country in New York City. We sat down with Dr. John J., director of the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline.
We have to change the conversation publicly from just focusing on suicide and how something bad is happening. And
guys, when it comes to suicide, it's a really sensitive topic, especially for me, who, if you're a close person who knows me, who knows my story, it is quite bad, Let's get into the video.
say, what do we do about it? Help people understand that the first thing they need to do is reach out and talk to somebody.
True. I mean, if I haven't talked to somebody, and if I'm not a Christian, if I don't have Jesus, God, you know what happens?
People in despair because you're not
Just
alone with it anymore. They've done studies with people who are experiencing any kind of pain, including hanging off a cliff. You can hold on a lot longer if somebody is right there with you.
I think as a society, as human beings, we just have to be more compassionate. And that includes me too. That's something I'm learning along this journey. Something else that Dr. Draper told me were the 5 steps that anyone can take to help prevent suicide. Step 1 is simply just ask. Ask yourself, ask others, are you thinking about suicide? And I know that sounds like a daunting question, but literally that question can save lives. And step 2, accordingly, would be just to listen. Be present, don't make any judgments. And then step 3 would be there for them, even after you've already asked, because dependability is key. Step 4 is then help them connect, whether it's with a friend, a family member, a local suicide hotline, therapist, but help them reach out to someone so they don't have to deal with this alone. Lastly, step 5 is just check in on them, show them that you care. Call them up and say, hey, I want to make sure you're okay. Can I check in with you over the next few days?
So one of the things that is so important about reducing stigma is getting stories out there about people positively coping with suicide.
You guys know anyone I can talk to with a lived experience of suicide?
Absolutely. We have quite a number of people
I think there are a lot of, therapies, therapies, you know, guidance counselors in America rather than here in our country, the Philippines. And they are more sensitive in the topic because, not all Filipinos are optimistic, but most of the Filipinos are optimistic. I am optimistic, but I am afraid. I mean, we all have our problems, but that's okay. So, yeah.
And that's how we got introduced to Kevin Hines. 17 years ago, Kevin jumped off of the Golden Gate Bridge in Survivor.
For your information, the Golden Gate Bridge is like about 2,000 people per year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2,000 people. I don't know if that's per year or since 19 forgotten. Yeah, 2,000 people died in that bridge. I don't know if it's 1,000 or more, but yeah.
These are individuals whose stories, when people hear them, they say, maybe I can get through. As opposed to hearing the stories when people haven't. And those are, unfortunately, those are stories that we've heard before. Now we're hearing more and more stories of people being more open about it. As I was saying before, Logan, for every one person that dies by suicide, there's 287 other people that think seriously about it but don't. Those are stories, again, that have not been told. If we told those stories of people who got through it as opposed to one who didn't, imagine what kind of influence that would have on people's behavior.
When I found out that 1 in 6 high school kids seriously think about suicide, that's stunning.
Yeah.
This is such a common problem.
Logan, all I wanted was for one person to look me in my eyes and say, hey, kid, are you okay? I am so grateful to be alive. And I'm grateful today for every millisecond I get to breathe. Because it was almost all ripped from me by me.
What's one thing you would have said to your younger self? To the Kevin who was 19, sitting on the bus, if you were next to you, instead of the guy who pointed and laughed, what would you say?
I would just put my hand on the I would just put my hand on my shoulder and I would just say, I'm here for you. I got you. We need to be a society that comes together for every person in the community that's going through hell. And in order to do that, every person that's going through hell, whatever hell, has to be honest about their pain. And if they're going to be honest about their pain, we are going to collectively answer the call and be there for that individual. Because if you don't see beauty in the next person you meet, you're not looking hard enough.
True. You know what? And then happened like months ago where there's this person who I see, who I thought I saw the baby, that person. I'm totally speaking on a different topic. Guys, stop me!
You're an incredible dude. This is an honor for me. It's an honor for me too, bro.
From this point on, I want to make an effort to contribute and immerse myself in the conversation, so I'm pledging to donate $1 million to various suicide prevention organizations, with the first $250,000 going immediately to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline so they can increase their capacity to help those in need. For anyone watching, I want you to know you are not alone, and most of the time, crisis passes. So if you or anyone you know feels alone or trapped, I encourage anyone to call or even text the suicide or crisis hotline. Both of those numbers are below, and although this is a tough conversation, it's important because things can and will get better. It's time to start a new chapter in my life as I continue to educate both myself and others on suicide. I'm humbled and thankful to say, this is just the beginning.
Okay, thank you, Logan Paul. Actually, there are a lot of YouTubers who post that we shouldn't forgive Logan Paul. But, in this world full of anxiety, depression, negativity, we should be the ones who will be positive and good and, we should humble ourselves and forgive and forget. There are a lot of people saying that, I forgive, but I don't forget. That's not it. Forgive and forget. Because if you'll not forget it, you'll never heal. But don't do that mistake again. Influence others, like, Logan Paul. He's now trying to do his best to, be sensitive and be inspiring and, be an agent of change. To change the world for the better, even though that it's not getting really better, as more and stuff. But I pray. I've felt it before. Go to my Facebook account. There is like, hashtag keep going. It is the hashtag made by Nadine News today. And of course, the topic, if you're Filipino and you're a Jadian fan like me. And yeah, I saw it, felt it, experienced it. I've been depressed and I've seen a person do it, but I've learned a lot since 10 years, since when I was 10 years old. And I think of the things that that happened to me when I was since I was born, or since even when I wasn't born. It happened for a reason. And if I haven't experienced it, I wouldn't be the person who I am right now. So let's just be thankful. And if ever we are experiencing, difficult stuff right now, if we are experiencing, hard stuff, being alone, being depressed, or if you have a mental issue or something, we just need to keep going and keep thinking on the larger circle than just one dot. There's just one dot in that circle, and that is just our problem. Well, every day there are a lot of dots in our lives, but we are made to erase them all and to make it clean, make the circle clean and white, and it'll give us joy. Joy is everlasting. It isn't temporary, it is forever. So we should have joy, and we need a friend. We need a family. And just this, weeks, months, I realized the importance of family. That family is very important. There is someone who you can talk to, who will say I love you to you, and they will be there every time that you'll be sick or something. So yeah, that's why I really dream to have a family someday. Yeah, we'll work on that someday, but I'm that someday girl, by the way. I don't know, someday, but yeah. Yeah. So that is my reaction to Logan Paul. It is actually a great video for me. Yeah, he committed a mistake. With that mistake, he's trying to, do what is right. Do what is good. He is not changing for the better. Anyway, that's all, people. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and comment down your thoughts below. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.